The utter shock on faces, the total disbelief. When cheering takes a deep dive and is replaced with tears, and that "what just happened" facial expressions. These are the moments where the players' eyes went big, their fans' jaws hit the ground, and the ball ended up in an entirely different spot from its original destination. Every football fan from young to old has gone through this phase. One minute, it's a huge excitement and anticipation on their part. The next minute, it's a heart-wrenching affair with nothing but thoughts and constant wondering of what the outcome would have been if these crucial misses didn't happen. Join us in today's video as we take a moment to reflect on big misses that could have changed football history. Picture this: it's the 2022 World Cup final. There's no hope for France as it already looks like Argentina has the cup in their bag. However, everything changes after the 80th minute. From being down by goals to drawing, France pulled out strength and passion from nowhere to give the Argentans a run for their money, literally. Then it happened. Kolo Muani raised the hopes of over 1 million France supporters all over the world and crashed it. He missed the shot at that crucial last minute. What would have been a 4-3 in favor of France was gone. The dream of having bragging rights for winning the World Cup back-to-back had crashed. It was over for France. Just like that, those dreams had gone up in smoke. Another such heart-wrenching World Cup crucial miss was in the year 2010. Arjen Robben was one-on-one with Spanish goalkeeper Iker Casillas. It looked like this was it. This was the game-changing goal the Netherlands was looking for to walk through as winners. In an extremely physical game between both teams, everything went sideways as Robben missed that important game-changing goal, allowing Spain to cash in during extra time to win the World Cup. Had Robben scored that goal, the Netherlands would have won their first ever World Cup. Losing opportunities and one-time chances can easily break the dynamics of the game and the flow. Andrew Pierre Gignac sadly experienced this at the Euro 2016. Gignac was faced with a glaring opportunity in a goalless second-half stoppage time as he turned a slow shot past the goalkeeper, only to have the ball hit the base of the post, leaving Portugal to get the winning goal during the extra time, snatching the sweet victory off the tongues of the French men. France could have won Euro 2016 had Gignac's shot found a resting place for the ball at the back of the net. It's a proven universal law that one-time chances lost are usually close to impossible to get back. The laws seem to have glitched in 2010. Let's reminisce about the time the hearts of Ghanaians were broken, not once but twice in one match. Two very important opportunities found their way to the Black Stars team, only to be nothing but half a dream and a nightmare. The first miss was the handball by Luis Suarez that led to a lifelong rivalry between Ghana and Uruguay, finally finding some sort of a mutual ground now after revenge was served in the 2022 World Cup round. The other nightmare was when Asamoah Gyan missed the penalty in that same match against Uruguay. Ghana lost two chances of being the first African country to make it to the semifinals of a World Cup in one single match. How Asamoah Gyan survived Ghanaians is a case worth studying. The famous Miracle of Istanbul is one of the biggest moments of football history. This was a back-to-back, neck-to-neck, nerve-wracking game between Liverpool and Milan in Istanbul for the 2005 UEFA Champions League. Tensions were high as everyone watched the match end up in penalties. It suddenly felt like a roller coaster as fans could feel their heart doubling their beat as every second passed, as every shot was made. It was the turn of Andriy Shevchenko to level the playing grounds of the shootouts as Liverpool was already leading by 3-2. Luck was not on the side of Shevchenko that day as he missed that one shot that could have kept them in and possibly helped them win the league. Liverpool emerged winners on that fateful day thanks to Andriy Shevchenko. When the odds are against you, everything else fails to fall into place. This was the case with Arjen Robben, who watched his former club clutch the winning title in the Champions League. Robben had the chance to change the dynamics of the game by giving his team a 2-1 lead with a spot kick after one of his teammates was fouled and a penalty was awarded to them. The game-changing shot eventually became a sudden nightmare as the one shot to the net in the extra time minutes of the match was saved by the goalkeeper. This paved the way for Chelsea to win their very first Champions League. This was a pain that was going to last for a long time, said Argentina midfielder Javier Mascherano. This statement was just a summary of what the players and fans went through at the 2014 World Cup against Germany. Argentina had been tipped as the favorite side to win the title, with thousands of support from far and near. The Argentina team was in complete shambles, as they were bullied by the dominance of the Germans. Very important opportunities were missed, not just once or twice, but several times by players in the Argentina team. If you weren't an ardent believer of superstition, just watching that match would have made you change your mind, as some of these misses were unbelievable and completely out of this world. Argentina would have been World Cup champions in 2014 had some of these shots converted into goals, but it is safe to say they have been compensated as they finally chalked the winner's title in 2022. Ever been told not to rejoice or celebrate whilst in the middle of an important project that looks like a sure win for you? Well, it looks like the fans of Man City had no one to pre-warn them about early celebrations, as what looked like a night of jubilation ended up in a sunken, almost mourning-like atmosphere. Raheem Sterling had turned a perfect goal celebration opportunity into dust as he hit the ball over the bar, as opposed to its intended spot behind the net. The miss heavily impacted the rest of the game as Bayern Munich went ahead to steal the spot in the finals. Roberto Baggio had his head lowered as he walked away. He just missed a decisive penalty against Brazil in the 1994 World Cup final. It was a miss that was going to haunt him for a long time. The one opportunity that could have led Italy to sit on the throne as World Cup winners was gone in one blink. This went on to be one of the most emotional World Cup finals in history. Another notable crucial World Cup miss includes the very emotional one from the Frenchman, David Trezeguet, in the FIFA World Cup 2006 in Germany. Trezeguet hit the crossbar in a penalty shootout against Italy, instantly giving the Italians the glorious World Cup win. If Trezeguet had netted the ball successfully in the shootouts, maybe just maybe France would have walked out as champions instead of their Italian opponents. And there you have it. From Roberto Baggio's penalty miss to Ghana's double missed chances, these are some of the biggest moments that could have changed the trajectory of football history. The beauty of football lies in its unpredictability and unexpected moments, and just how the smallest moments or mistakes can have the biggest impact on the game. If you think you handled the worst kind of heartbreak, these players definitely served and had the biggest breakfast in the history of big misses. That brings an end to this video. Let us know in the comments if there are other big misses that could have changed football's history. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more of these videos. Also, do give us a like and share. We will see you later in the next video.